Hey, what's going on guys, my name is Broker, back to the channel, welcome back to another Duel Links video. Today we're going back into the multiplayer ranked PvP mode. Going up against Odeon, I didn't see whether we had to win or lose to progress. Oh no. You guys ready to watch me lose? I was meant to use Pegasus instead I chose Yugi, and I've got the Cerberus farming deck on, which isn't great. At least we drew it. Wait, let's just see how far we can get with this. Like, we're not going to win. No way in hell, because he's going to be stupid enough to put it in attack, any of his monsters in attack mode, and he's probably going to be able to, get over Cerberus very, very quickly with pretty much anything, as long as he does it this turn. He could have a Yomi ship face down, he could have a Hane, he could have anything, and then that's me screwed. So maybe this video will be a little bit longer, because we're going to be dueling with a proper deck, rather than a farming deck after this. No, So I don't want to attack into either of them, but I'm kind of going to have to, because otherwise this duel's going to go on forever, and it's just going to take way too long to get over and done with. I'm trying Javelin, okay, cool. That deals me 200+ damage. Cobra Jar, what does this do? Gives him a Cobra token? Okay. That's first time I've seen that in PvP. So I wonder if he is running like a flip deck or like a burn damage deck, I'm not too sure. So he does deal us 200 points of damage with every trap card he activates, which he can't do much, but it looks like he's just setting. I mean, the most we can hope for is if I do have an enemy control on this deck. So we want to go for Earth and Reptile just in case he has any more. Let's see if he has any. Nope. Okay, we've got the Shallow Grave and Judgment of Anubis in his hand, so no destroying monsters for us. I could play Murmur, but I'm going to wait it out because I know I've stopped defense in this deck, which means I'll be able to get my guys' attack points up quite high. We're not going to need as many well, actually, to be fair, I think we'll only just hit it because obviously we did waste an attack trying to flipping up that Cobra Jar. Let's play Mugen Curry, just gain a little bit of life points just so we've got some more to waste pretty much. And then we'll end. Like, if his face down is like Enchanted Javelin, or his face down is an enemy controller, then I'm screwed. Because I'll have wasted a thing, plus his deck is huge, so I'm going to deck out before he is anyway. Like, regardless of whether I'm able to actually pull off Cerberus and get, the insane OTK, whatever, deal a ton of damage in one turn thing. I mean, you could just, just keep stacking our hand up, really, and then, just have a big blow, which I think I might start doing just in case he does, put Cerberus into defense mode, or he does do something to lower its attack points. Because he seems pretty set on his cards he's got now. I mean, if you had a Hane or Yomi ship, you would have done them by now, because you have the point differential to do that. Whether he's not got like a Barrel Dragon or something in his deck would be not quite cool to see. But those three face downs are kind of worrying. Like as soon as we can confirm that one of them's enemy controller, that's when you're just kind of screwed. But things seem to be going very quickly, so I'm wondering whether they aren't. Then again, if one of them is, he could just tribute one of his monsters and then attack me directly with Cerberus, which is going to be which will be at 4,200, or by the time Oh, mirror wall, okay, so that makes things easier for us. Because I'm not gonna attack for a while. So you're either gonna keep, yourself going down until you're at what, 1200? Catholic Omen's gonna give him a trap card as well. So I wonder what one he's gonna pick, because unless he activated that just to waste it, which would make sense. Win some of a Tarkwa. Ooh. Okay. For now, he can't play that. We can play Shard of Greed actually. I mean, if we attack, we could attack right now and deal 30. Or no. Less than that, because obviously it'd get half by a mirror wall. YouTube notified me. Okay, he's not keeping it on the field. Putting that back into defense. Face down is going to be Winston with a Tarkwa, which he'll then activate next turn. Okay. I see why you're doing that. So I'm going to take, you're going to take some damage, and my guy's going to go down to 1400 attack. I'm then going to take more damage because he's going to use this thing, but he's not played his trap. Cerberus now goes back down with no counters. But he didn't set a Tarkwa, which he really should have. Let's play this Designator. What's that? Beast dice. I'm just trying to guess based on what he's got on his field. Dark. You gonna let me shoot? Okay, he has something he can activate. Come on, mate. Where'd you? Don't say he's gone, because that will be incredibly disappointing. I'm surprised I got this far with the service. Like, he could have just, destroyed it off the bat, really. What are you doing? Oh, really? Waiting for a response? You being serious? Are we actually going to get a win here? Because this guy has left? Huh. Wow, okay. Cerberus won in a ranked duel. Yeah. Right. I'm going to end it there because that was kind of long. No, I'm not. No. Regardless of whether this video is long, we're going to do 2 duels. We're going to actually use a deck that, probably will lose because it's not very good. But let's at least, get a duel in that's relatively interesting, because that one was not at all. So let's go back in. Hopefully this video isn't 15 minutes long. If it's like 10 minutes, that's great. Because 15 minutes took way too long to render. Ooh. Me versus Mako, winner will both get a rank. He's using Mako, which means he's probably using a Daedalus deck. So we're kind of screwed if we don't get rid of Yumi or Legendary Ocean, depending on what he's using. But he's got Yumi off the bat, which means he can go for quite a nice decent turn 1 type thing. But we got a kind of rubbish hand. We got no monster we can summon our first turn. We got 2 okay traps. Ooh, okay, what's this? Dwell in the Depths. This card gains 300 attack for each continuous spell card in your spell and trap cards, and that's not bad. Oh wow, okay, and he's gonna really go in for the power up by discarding. Okay, I don't know why he did that. We're going to set all of our traps, and we are going to play Mask of the Accursed and equip it to this guy, because it is very unlikely that he's going to be getting rid of it. So we should be able to do a couple of bits of damage on him. Because you either put it in defense mode or you'll sacrifice it for something else. If you sacrifice it for something else, we've got stuff to counter that because most 5 or 6 stars aren't too great. They are usually, around 2,200, 2,500 at max. High Tide Gyojin gains an attack point bonus, but we're going to be able to take it down with our face down, which is reinforcements. So let's. I would use both, but I'm still not too sure of the order you need to use them in, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, I don't know whether if I probably would have actually been able to still do it because I think that's during the battle step that it still works. Which is great. We can now play Banner of Courage, which is going to give our monsters a little bit of a boost on our turns. Only thing is, if he draws another High Tide Gyojin, then he's, gotten rid of any chance of me attacking. So, hoping he just... I spoke too soon. Okay. At least we're going to gain some life points. And I mean, if we draw into an Arsenal Summoner, we're going to get a monster next turn. If we draw into Twin Barrel Dragon, we're going to be fine as well. And we didn't, we drew into a Giant Javelin, so at least we're not going to be taking damage. Well, we are, probably, because he might summon another monster. But at least we're not going to be taking as much damage as we would do. I need to keep him alive, or I need to keep his, his Dragon Dweller up for 6 turns, and then we would have wiped him out with Mask of the Accursed. So somehow I need to survive 6 attacks, or more than that, like 12 attacks, if he gets 2 monsters out. So let's see, Guardian of the Throne Room, okay. Oh, I completely forgot it had that Yumi powered down my guy. Okay, that makes things a little bit tougher, which means we won't even be able to use Barrel Dragon. Really should play that in defense mode because that might have made us lose. Completely forgot Yumi actually decreases by 200. Come on, Twin Barrel Dragon. Okay. Just because I've got to really play it, and then I've got to target Yumi. Got to believe, and believing didn't pay off. So, going to be taking more damage, but we're getting closer and closer to actually wiping him out, and he just seems to be attacking. Like, he doesn't seem to be. That's right. This is the thing. He has 2. If he doesn't summon anything, he has 2 direct attacks worth, pretty much. We've got Axe Raider, which is great because we can actually use Axe Raider to destroy High Tide Gyojin. Nice, right. Things are looking a little bit brighter, because now he can't summon 2 monsters, which means we have potentially won? If I get another monster out, I think. Because you can only do so much. Like if we assume he gets a High Tide Gyojin now, he gets rid of that, then he still needs to do 4,500 damage, which means it'd be 2 direct attacks from that, and then if he summons another monster on his next turn, it'd be 1 more attack. Don't know why you're playing Gyarados the Shield. I can see what it is. Fine, let's see. Unchained Angler is 1600 by default, which means it would also get the effect of Yumi, which means it's 1800, which means it's 2000 defense. I'm gonna set that, and I'm gonna wait to use it, see if he attacks. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't be the second person to rage quit just because I've beaten you. we really having this again? Yep, okay. Seems this video everyone just likes to rage quit, which is fantastic. But that is actually going to be it for today's Duels video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. Bit of a longer one. I know at the beginning of the video I said it wasn't going to be long, but obviously things didn't transpire as I thought they would. They were a bit weird. Yeah. I think tomorrow I might upload some Legacy Duelist instead of Duel Links, just to test that out and bring that back a little bit. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.